Hey, what? I just ate some wheat thins. Excuse me. Let's try this again. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Thank you for coming back for another video. I'm, still trying to keep up this whole recording videos and things like that. We'll see what happens. The reason why I'm putting up this video is because this is a message that I had many years ago that I felt I needed to share. And the whole purpose of me even posting this video all came from me painting. So if you can't tell, I'm standing in front of one of my paintings right now. I don't know if you can see it. That's one of my paintings. I am an artist. I do paint on the side. Nothing grand, just as something that relieves stress. It's something that I enjoy doing, and it's something that I make a little bit of money off of, not a whole lot to live off of, but The reason for this video today, the title is very simple. Don't be afraid to start over. The reason why I wanted to do this video and kind of give this analogy is because I felt like it was so powerful and that I felt like somebody could benefit from it. So this is how it goes, and let's see who can catch it. I painted a picture earlier this year, or maybe last year. I really don't remember when, but I had painted this picture for my downstairs bathroom. I purchased my home almost 2 years ago. Purchased my first house, and I'm still decorating this really big for just me by myself. I was dead set on making sure that every picture, every piece of artwork that was in the house was all done by me. It wasn't purchased. So like right now I'm in my dining room, but I have a pool table in here. And this is what's up in here for now. So my downstairs bathroom, I needed a picture for it, and I had red accessories in it. So I was like, well, let me paint me a picture that kind of has some red in it. All of my faucets in my house are gold. So I said, put some red and some gold in it. And the picture looked like this. I don't even know what picture I'm using, but that's what it looked like. After I finished painting that picture, I never really liked it. I never really was 100% satisfied with the way that it looked. Like I just wasn't feeling it. And that's partly because I'm a perfectionist, but I was just like, this is just not what I really intended it to be. But I dealt with it, put it up, and every time I would go in that bathroom or use it, I would just look at that picture like, golly, I hate this picture. But I left it there, and I was just like, whatever. Eventually the picture fell down off the wall because the command strips weren't strong enough, but that's neither here nor there. So then today, today before I went to work, I was like, you know what? I'm about to redo this picture. So I painted the entire picture white, insert picture here, and decided that I was going to start completely over from scratch. Still trying to keep the same color scheme, but I was just like, let me just do this all over again and see what happens. And this is what the final product ended up looking like. I am absolutely in love with this new painting. It was inspired by an artist that I saw on YouTube. But when I look at what I originally had and then what I have now, it is absolutely amazing to me. And I thought, wow, this is a life lesson that I need to share with YouTube about not being afraid to start over. You can take this and you can apply it to whatever your situation or your circumstances may be. I posted this on Instagram and I posted this on Facebook, and now I have to share it on YouTube. In life, we are all in situations where, we're not 100% happy and we're not really happy with the way things look. Be it your relationship, your job, your financial situations, whatever. Few people are 100% happy with their circumstances. And so, kind of like with the picture, I settled, knowing that I wasn't happy. Settled. Looked at that ugly picture every day, settling, knowing that this isn't what I really want. This is not set. It does not please me. It's not pleasing to the eye, doesn't satisfy me in any way possible. But yet, I would walk past it, look at it. You get where I'm going with this? Until one day, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid to start over. I may mess up, but if I never try, I'll never know what better outcome I could get. That is, like, I apply it most to relationships because I see so many people settling to be in a relationship just to be in a relationship with somebody, and they're not really happy, and they're not really happy with the way their relationship looks. When all it really takes is you getting a white paintbrush, painting your canvas white, and starting completely over. Taking what you learned from the first time and applying it to the second time around. You take what you learned, the mistakes, the triumphs that you made the first time around, paint the canvas white, and you start over. And I can guarantee you, your new canvas, your new painting will be so much more beautiful than the first time around. If you're in a relationship right now that you're not happy, that you're not satisfied with, leave. There's no reason for you to go day to day just going through the motions, going through, going through the paces just because you put time and effort into it. I put time and effort into that painting, but I'm still not happy with it. And sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you got to put in some hours. Sometimes you got to put in some days. Sometimes you got to put in some years into something that wasn't really worth your time to later on realize the lesson that you were being taught. Take a white paintbrush, paint over that canvas, and start over. I'm telling you, there's too many people in relationships that aren't satisfied because they're afraid to start over. I've heard it so many times. Starting over is so much work. Yes, work. But imagine the possibilities if you started over and you found what you were really looking for. Just imagine it. Imagine how beautiful your picture would be if you would just take the time to try to recreate whatever it was you're trying to recreate the first time. I know this is all over the place and probably a little too deep for some people, but I hope this touches at least one person. And I hope this inspires somebody to paint their canvas. They paint their canvas white, because you never know what your new outcome may be. Because more than likely, your outcome is not going to be worse than the first time, because you're going into this situation with lessons learned. I wouldn't have painted a new picture and it been worse than the first time because I learned the first time. Now, if you going through it and you ain't learned nothing, then your picture probably gonna look the same or worse. But I'm talking to people who actually learn this stuff. If you are in a situation financially in your job or in a relationship and you are not happy, do what you have to do to make yourself happy. And if it's leave, leave. Nothing in this world, in my opinion, is worth you losing your happiness. Nothing is worth you being unhappy just because. If you don't look out for yourself at the end of the day, who's going to? So I encourage everybody who's watching this video to pick up a paintbrush, get you some white paint, paint your canvas white, and just start over. Trust me, it'll be worth it. I'll see y'all soon.